Hey guys, what's up? It's John here again today from Toxic Spikes, bringing you another narrated Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. This was a standard OU, or at least it was at the time. I don't even know who this battle was against, but yeah, I just found it on my computer, so I was like, haven't had a battle in a while. So as far as the 1,000 subs goes, I just like to let you guys know I'm very grateful and I'm very happy, and yeah, so I'm thinking about maybe holding a tourney, so I'll update you guys on that in the future. But as for now, let's get to the battle. I'm running Rain, and I have my Rain Dance, or my not Rain Dance Politoed, my Drizzle Politoed here. I'm gonna go for the Scald, get the burn, and he misses a Psycho Shift, and then I protect, and then I switch out to my Caesar, and not that it really matters here, but he misses another Psycho Boost. So that was pretty funny. I have a huge advantage in the match right now. I mean, Caesar and the Rain, free, switch advantage here. Get to see what he goes out to. Goes out to Darmanitan, and even though it's in the Rain, I'm not going to want to eat that Flare Blitz. And then he goes for Toxic. It's an odd move to put on a Darmanitan, but it kind of reminds me of the days when like Heracross was really popular, and on like the Choice Band set, they'd throw on Toxic because you want to Toxic the incoming counters. Right here, he goes out to a Crest, and I'm like, great, Crest. Well, but this is when I was first using Rotom Wash, and I figured out right here how much of a beast Rotom Wash is. Specs Rotom Wash in the Rain is a monster. I mean, Hydro Pump, Rain Boosted, just rules through things. It 2-hit KOs that Crest there, almost 1-hit KOs it. And now he's going to go out to Latias. So, right here he subs up. I think I just Hydro Pump, yeah, because I know with the Rain Boost, it's really not going to, be that hard to break through subs, and I don't want to give him a free sub, and I know Hydro Pump has a chance of missing, but I figure if I can just, see what he's going to do. So now that I know he's going for a sub, I go out to my Politoed here, and he goes for a Shadow Ball, predicting me to just go for another Hydro Pump, so it's a good thing I switched out, and my Politoed's especially defensive beast, so yeah, he didn't take like anything. Now that guy's gonna go for Dragon Pulse. I'm like, uh-oh, stab, gonna do a bit more, but it still doesn't do that much. And then I miss Toxic, so I'm like, guess it's the game's getting back at me here for those Psycho boosts earlier. And he's gonna Dragon Pulse again, brings me down to it's still a 2-hit KO at this point, I think. And then I just Scald because I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'm going for the burn, and I actually get it. So I got pretty lucky. 2 burns in this match so far. Even though, that's not really hacks, because Scald, it's like, what, 30% chance? That's a really good chance of a burn. When you think about it, that's as much of a chance of getting a burn as you missing Focus Blast, and people miss Focus Blast all the time. So, anyways, he's going to go out for the Dragon Pulse. I switch out to Caesar. I pretty much have him here. I can Bullet Punch to finish him off. I'm not sure if I have Pursuit, but I also have U-Turn for switch advantage. Yeah, so he goes out to his Darmanitan here as I just go for the Swords Dance, actually. Wow, okay, old battle. Didn't realize that. Come to think of it, oh, this is my Swords Dance Caesar, no wonder. Alright, so right here, I think I predict him to just go for the Toxic again. But he, just gonna Fire Punch. I'm like, what? Fire Punch? What happened to Flare Blitz? I don't know. Then I go out to my Scarf Mamoswine. No one sees this thing coming, alright? I go ahead and I Earthquake him. Like, everyone always is so used to the Banded set. And Scarf Mamoswine's a beast. So that's going to take out his Darmanitan as he goes out to his Swampert now. And I'm like, crap, I don't really have too much to count. Like, there's not really that many solid counters to Swampert. Except I'm remembering here, I'm like, ooh, I can just go ahead and trick over Choice Specs, but then he makes the double switch out to Latias. So I'm like, oh, great, I'm going to take the residual damage. But fortunately enough, he does too. And he's taking more residual damage, and he has Recover, though. So I'm like, shit, I'm not going to swear. Anyways, trying to keep it G-rated here. I'm going to go for the Thunder, and that's going to do a good amount. I figured it's better to just go for the Thunder because it's doing about the same amount of damage as Hydro Pump, except it's 100% accuracy. And I do realize he can switch out to his Swampert here, but he's probably not gonna want to because I'm Toxic, so I'm like living on borrowed time here. And yeah, so I'm just gonna keep him down at that low range of health so I can come in, probably revenge him with Caesar. Latias isn't that big of a problem at this point. So yeah, toxic stalling happens, and I'm dead. Yeah, but I'm also hoping for a crit too here, like, you know, that would be very helpful, but I don't get any, so now Rotom goes down. Right here, I believe I just go right back out to Caesar. I mean, his Darmanitan's gone. Oh, I go out to Mamoswine, okay. Yeah, right here I go for the Ice Shard. I got the priority. He's not outspeeding me. I have the Icicle Crash, but why chance that missing? And trust me, I've missed more Icicle Crashes with this Mamoswine than I've hit, so... He goes out to his Swampert, I switch out to my Politoed, pretty much my best thing to counter him at this point. And he Earthquakes, and that's going to do a sizable amount of damage. I almost die, I'm at 6 HP, so that's not good. And then he outspeeds and Earthquakes me, so Politoed, you are slow as heck. But he did his job this battle, so now I go to Latias. I don't know why. You know what, I was running Latios on this team because he has more bulk than Latios, and I figure using the rain to his advantage, like his resistances to fire and stuff like that, gets, you know, even increased, and more increased, and his bulk just, you know, is pretty good. This is like a sub-calm mining set. I really like it. Did he just break my sub with an Earthquake? What? Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. Whew, I was about to say, whoa. Yeah, so right here, I keep Calm Minding, and then I only Calm Mind once, and then I Dragon Pulse, and I see how much that does, and I'm liking that amount of damage. Oh, Ice Beam, that's what it was before. I'm sorry, it's late. So, yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and probably finish him off. Even after leftovers, it's still 2 more hits at this point, but I can just bring anything in to finish this guy off, and, you know, he's... Yeah, and I get max damage there, or either that or before I got min damage. And, you know, I'm sitting here with a +1 Latias. I don't really think he's going to have anything to take it out. But then he brings out this guy, which is kind of scary, because if he's running the bulk up special defense variety, that could be pretty threatening. But after seeing how much that did, I wasn't even scared at all. So that's a good game. I would tell you to check him out, but I don't even remember who this was. It's an old battle. Yeah, look, the crit didn't even take me out. So, on to the question of the day. My question of the day is, if you could have one Pokemon back from Ubers, who would it be? I choose Garchomp, because, you know, we played with him for a bit at the beginning of the meta. Wasn't a big problem, so rate, comment, sub, guys, and peace.